Yes, people, J. Cole mixtape season continues with the warm-up. Now, people tell me this is one of his best albums. In fact, one of the greatest mixtapes of all time. We're about to find out. I'm very, very excited for this one. If you're seeing this on YouTube and you want to watch it uncut, as always, there is a link down in the description to the Patreon. Come and join us over there for uncut early access. You'd have seen this first on the Patreon as well. It's the entire lifeblood of this channel. Come and support if you like. But for now, J. Cole, the warm-up. Let's go. Love the cover art, by the way. Him with the basketball, the hoodie, the snow.
That's human nature, I suppose. Second guessing. When life seems to take you through more downs than ups. Seems like it gives you more losses than wins.
This
do you fold?
Already feels like a different level to the come up. The quality of the production, for starters. The maturity in his voice. When did this come out? A couple of years later, obviously he's much more established at this point after the come up. You can hear it in his voice and you can hear it in the production, like I said, but honestly, I'm still expecting the hunger because he's not made it yet at this point. Ooh, okay.
For me, I came a long way.
Yeah. Okay. I'm locked in, mate. I am fucking locked in.
I'm sipping liquor for the pain, pouring liquor for the slain. Nothing else can do the trick like hard liquor to the brain. Fall victim to the game. All this money we spent in my mind trying to figure where this 20 G's went. Maybe I should slow it down. Maybe take the pace slow. Second thought, I think I need to speed it up and make more. Time to build, lay go. In the Ville, lay low. Counting days, still waiting on that shit.
I've never heard Lego pronounced Lego before. But there we go. I love that little trick in the production where it slowed the record down, sped it back up. Again, bringing the hunger and the energy, but there's already more confidence on this one.
Hold up, I got a call. Oh, bitch, how she get my new shit? Swear the city too small. Type of chick won't take her shirt off cause her titties too small. I could give a damn girl, lift up that pretty blue bra. Die before I wait, hope my songs live on. Will they miss me when I'm gone? And if so, for how long? So much shit is on my brain. Try hard to maintain. Sit and analyze my thoughts. At times I wonder if I'm sane. Man, it's hard to trust.
Yeah, really solid, like, second intro to the tape. It's got me fired up for the next track. Can I live? Woo!
Yeah. Pussy my passion. Never been a fan of flashing, probably cause I never could. Said if I had it, never would. Then I got my first little taste of paper and I splurged. I guess it's just a nigga urge. This is the Boondocks freak. Will she choke as we headed to the crib? Yes, I let her give me head so she don't remember where I live. My game is tight. Baby, no need to bring pajamas, you ain't staying the night. No disrespect, I just say it polite. I drop her off before I sleep. I be praying for life. Like Hope said it, can I? If you knew me, know my life is like a movie starring me. Part of me, if it seems that I'm following my dreams, I ain't reading off the script that they picked for me.
I saw Russ, one of the few artists that I still follow on social media actually. I saw Russ tweeting that this is his favorite record of all time, favorite mixtape of all time, that he was going to go and listen to it right then and there, and he used to bump it all the way through back in the day. And one, you can obviously hear the influence on him as an artist, but it's more like you could hear when Cole is talking here, this is that hunger as well. This is apologizing to his mum because he's not going to live that 9-to-5 life. He's going to chase his dreams. For other people that feel like they can't do that kind of normal life, music like this is extremely inspiring. Especially now, hearing it in 2024 when we know what Cole has achieved. Super inspiring now. Inspiring at a time where you want to kind of match his energy, but knowing where he's got to. And hearing that energy as well works in both ways. So yeah, fire track again so far.
Hardly, I be shitting on them niggas that was shitting on me. Will I live or will I like the phone when she heard the news? Her sister on the other line talking to her shoes. The only son, what a thing to lose. More blacks singing more blues. More niggas pouring more brews. Poor
horrible,
dude,
but
he was
fire.
young like 21. Straight up out that city that I'm from. Did I tell my baby sorry from before? Won't get to see my son grow. Lord, I ain't ready to go. Can I live?
Fucking hell.
Can I live? Dear Lord, can I live?
Really strong track. That third verse was really hard, harsh, very powerful, very evocative as well. Suddenly, out of nowhere. Some great lines in there as well. Like the phone when she heard the news, her sister on the other line talking to her shoes. So, the sister's got her head down as she's speaking. Beautiful imagery on that line. I mean, I say beautiful, yeah, you know what I mean? And then this line, more blacks singing more blues, more pouring more brews. Yeah, fucking bars there. Again, I mean, it's obviously a super harsh verse, a horrible situation, but it's very powerful. Really strong track, that Can I Live. Now we've got Grown Simba on this one. And by the way, I saw the trailer for that Mufasa movie last night in the cinema. I saw Paddington 3 in the cinema last night. It was decent. With the family, by the way. I didn't go on my own. The trailer for that new Lion King movie looks pretty damn good. I don't know if it's going to be another Disney disaster class. Listen, you might be watching this video 2 years in the future and we'll all know by then, but it looked pretty damn good, I gotta say. Self-produced again.
Now I was dreaming about a deal at the age of 13. I was fiending for the meals, I ain't talking Burger King. Some of my niggas in the Ville, all they did was surfing. Fuck scales, I had skills all day rehearsing. Them pretty boys had them, I was like a young Simba, couldn't wait to be the king. Now nigga is the prince. Hopped over the fence where the grass way greener. Look at Shawty ass, way meaner. Something like Serena mixed with Trina, have you seen her? So tell her, yeah, they keep on saying where you going, nigga. Hey, it ain't no telling, yeah, can't tell you where I'm going. You know I won't stop. Goodbye to the bottom, hello to the top. Cause they ain't believe, suddenly they Presbyterian.
Woo.
The hoes is librarians, they looking me up. She got a Jones like Marion, she licking me up. Then we cut, look how she say my name. I got a moaning J. Cole, they used to say Jermaine. I never changed, I'm like a corpse in a coffin, 6 feet, shit's deep. I was low, just $1 and some hope, fix me. Cause I was broke, plus the weed that I would smoke would make it worse. Lord, please let my
This is fucking fire. This is like, if it continues like this, with this level of energy, with this level of quality, I'm going to be like, I think this might be my favorite of his records, like all the way through. I love Cole's records, and you know I'm a huge fan of him as an artist, but they're not albums that I listen to that often because there are a lot of sort of slower, ponderous storytelling tracks, and I'm sure there will be on here as well. I'm sure there will be at some point. We've got 22 tracks, right? But at the same time, this kind of energy from Cole is super listenable. It's inspiring. If I'd been listening to this when I was in my early 20s, just as I was listening to The College Dropout and getting inspired by tracks on there to go and do something different with my life, this would have been another... This came out in 2009, right? So I was already 27. So it still made me hungry, but at 27, I was already doing a job that I loved. So I didn't quite have that same need to break through as I did in my early 20s, my very early 20s. But I can totally see why this is the record for so many people that kicked them in the ass to get them where they needed to be. Abso-fucking-lutely. And even though I'm old now, older than Cole, it's true. Even though I'm older, I'm still finding it fire me up. It's warming me up, it's firing me up. Let's keep going.
Cause my shit is unheard of like curses on the radio.
Woo.
Same bitches used to play me though. And now they yelling, where you going, nigga? Shit, it ain't no telling. Yeah. Hey, where you going, nigga? Shit, it ain't no telling. Yeah, came home, shit is real, nigga still in the trap. Hold up now, don't get it twisted. If you slang, do your thing. Me, I'm like a young Simba, I can't wait to be the king. Witness the drink, straight out that Carolina water. I was brought up in the city where the skinny niggas tryna be the ballers. Ain't no fathers, but the skinny niggas tryna hit their daughters. Sneaking in the crib, but a mama never caught us. What they taught us, man, them bad bitches only want the ballers, the starters. We hooping now, the hoes wanna guard us. Okay, so play deep, know what I mean? And
Dude, that is about as good as you can get for capturing the feeling of whatever it is in life, of making it to a certain level, yet you're not quite yet where you want to be, but you're so much further along than where you started, and it's all coming together. But I bet you, I guarantee you, from knowing Cole like I do, and that's not to say I know him, but you know, you listen to interviews and listen to the music. Such a thoughtful guy, such a guy that's always looking at like both sides of an argument, and you know, I know what that's like. It can be quite exhausting. I can guarantee that even though there's this sort of bravado element to him getting there, and this is what he's wanted to do, there's definitely, and I can almost hear it in his voice, there's a little bit of trepidation as well, because the fear of success is a real thing. It's definitely a real thing. The fear of success. There's the fear of failure, but there's also the fear of success. And that's a strange one, right? Because you think, okay, well, they're just making it and this is what they want to do, but there's all sorts of other things that come with that. And there's also the potential for, what's the new album called? The Fall Off. There is always the potential for the fall off and everything that that can bring and mean to you personally, other people around you, etc. But there is just some unusual fear of success, because it's quite scary suddenly getting into a new world and a million things happening, and I've not experienced anything like what Cole is going through here, and this is what he wants to do and continues to do, and it's amazing. But there's definitely an element of that in there. I can just sense it. It's strange, and it's probably because we know what he's like going forward, all these albums and interviews later. But a fire track to capture that feeling in that moment, to keep it still on brand for him as a rapper, fucking quality, mate.
Lord, please forgive me for my sin, and I ain't saying that I'm finished, but I'm praying in advance. Cause the way our eyes glance like they playing in my pants, yeah, ball game. I swear the hoes wasn't in my plans when a nigga took a chance and came to the big city. My picture that best rapper since Lil Wayne in classes. The best bachelor since Bruce Wayne with his bachelors.
Best rapper since Lil Wayne, he says. What an interesting situation Lil Wayne's in right now. Now, as I record, there is the potential, and apparently things have already been recorded, that Lil Wayne is coming for Kendrick based on the stuff that Kendrick said on GNX about all this Super Bowl stuff. And then Wayne apparently tried to call him. Kendrick didn't answer, and he's going, I don't really want to do this, but I've got to stand on my own 2 feet and show what I'm capable of. And apparently, by the time you watch this might all be history. But apparently he's laid down some verses for Kendrick, and honestly, Wayne, to me, as skilled as he is, reminds me, he's my age. I think we were born literally a few weeks apart. And it's not that he doesn't have the skills anymore, because he does. But does he have the energy? It's like Stipe Miocic the other day against Jones, right? He just doesn't. He still could beat up most people in the world. But can you beat up John Jones? Or is John Jones going to fuck you up? Well, we saw what happened there. Can you beat up Kendrick? Now, can Lil Wayne beat in a battle most rappers in the world? Yeah, for sure. But can he fuck with Kendrick Lamar on this form? No. Do you want to go against that fucking maniac? The guy that is going to have everybody at the Super Bowl around the world screaming about Drake being a pedophile.
No soprano, half black, half white. I'm a piano, I'm an animal. My video on Discovery Channel. I'm a beast. When my shit hit the streets, these niggas cease to exist like a beach in a tsunami.
This is fire. It kind of sounds like a freestyle.
Bitch, if I ain't back.
So that was apparently a beat from Talib Kweli's Get By from '03. Now, listen to some Talib back in the day. I don't know if I know this song or not. I don't know if I had one album of his on my old MP3 player, but I don't know which one.
We sell crack to our own out the back of our homes. We smell the musk of the dusk and the crack of the dawn. We go through episodes too, like Attack of the Clones. What till we break a back and you hear the crack of the bone again.
Woo! By the way, that was fire. Talib Kweli, actually a good example of an artist that I'm sure still has the skills, but has just stepped aside and moved into other things to continue to make his money, but definitely still have the skills. But yeah, I'm not messing with these younger bucks anymore. Lights, please.
Yeah. But you see, the sad thing fucking with her is the chick ain't even had brains, dummy like a bitch. So I tried to show her about the world and about just who we really are and where we've come and how we still have to go really far.
So I've heard this song before. I'll tell you the story. I listened to before. This was ages ago, when we were still doing Rock Reacts. I listened to Cole's first album on a train to London from where I used to record Rock Reacts. I was going into London to do some other different types of work, and I listened to it once. Sideline Story, Cole's record, and I remember this song. Maybe I listened to this song 2 or 3 times individually from that. This was 2018, I think. This was before I ever thought about doing album reactions, and certainly before I was ever doing it on my own. But I remember really liking this song back then. The beat is fucking fantastic. So yeah, that's why I've never done an album reaction to Sideline Story, because I listened to it. Now, have I listened to I haven't listened to it since then, and I can't really remember it, but at the same time, I've listened to it. Just, it was in hindsight, it was just one of those things. In hindsight, kind of wish I hadn't listened to it and done it on camera, but it is what it is. Before you know it, she wet enough to get drowned slow. And all that deep shit I was previously down for, replaced by freak shit I am currently down for. You see, I peaked it, pussy is power. That proud feeling we get knowing that pussy is ours. Yeah, so it's kind of a song, obviously, not unlike the Welcome track. A song about a girl relationship specific, or sort of broadly speaking, but also about the game, right? Definitely, and what he wants to achieve in the game, but also the temptations of the game, and I guess the temptations of putting out more of a sort of poppy record, a radio record, more of a commercial record compared to what you want. Yeah, but it all works in tandem with one another. Like I said, Cole is somebody, fucking shut up. Cole is somebody that battles with a duality of thinking over so many things, and it makes him a great artist, but it also is, it's exhausting to be like that. It really is. It's like the gift and the curse type of situation.
I hear her and I'm willing, but every time I smoke, well, a nigga mind gone, so that every word I spoke, well, I'm trying to put her on, but she couldn't hear me. I told her all about how we been living. Gaming ain't it shameful how niggas blame hoes for giving birth to a baby that took two to make. Coward nigga, you a fake. How you gon' look in your son's face and turn your back, then go start another family, dog? What type of shit is that? She said it's okay. Rubbed my head and told me to relax. Laid the nigga down proper like she was recording tracks. Said I know you wanted lights, please.
This is a very smart track.
Turn off the lights.
Fucking real head nodder as well.
Just seems so right.
Fucking superb record so far. Like significantly better than the Come Up, and I enjoyed the Come Up, but it felt rough and it felt new and it felt raw and it's cool and it's exciting. But this is like shit. We're here making a very, very, very strong record. And honestly, like I said, if it continues like this might end up being my favorite Cole record. Now, a lot of people are asking me to also do Friday Night Lights, but if you go back in the channel, I have done Friday Night Lights a long time ago. It's got like 60k views or something. So definitely not as big as some of the other Cole reactions that I've done. But, you know, plenty of people have watched it, but obviously plenty of people haven't as well. My memory of that album is zero. I've never listened to it again because it's up until, I think it releases today on streaming. But I listen to it like via YouTube, or I can't remember how I fucking listen to it, to be honest. So I may do a redux, depends on how these do, but it makes sense to do another reaction to that one. I've listened to it once, I cannot remember it at all, apart from the fact that I listened to it. So this from Cole, I'm like, I think I already like this more than Born Sinner, I think. There's so many tracks to go. There's so many tracks to go. What's that? 6 down out of 22. So there's so many tracks to go, but the next one's called Dead Presidents 2. So we're getting my fucking beat on the next one, almost definitely. Let's go. We got silence at the end of Lights,
right,
please.
If y'all
heard
the
sorry.
first one, the Come Up with shit, and you would have heard part 1 of this joint right here is Dead Presidents, you know, classic, nigga. That's classic J shit. Like, yo, you didn't come right, man. If you gonna come on Dead Presidents, son, you gotta come hard, son. You gotta come harder than that, son. You gotta come harder than that. I was like, man, what you mean I came hard? But that shit always stuck in my mind.
Stuck with you.
Doing this next, you know.
That's the funny thing. Like, that's the funny thing about criticism. They say, oh, just ignore it. And you can ignore a lot of it. But when there's a kernel of truth to it, when you believe a certain amount of it, it does fuck with you. And sometimes those beliefs are incorrect because they're your own self-limiting beliefs or your own doubts or the parts of your traumatized past that are still trying to protect you. And that's another complicated issue for another time. The person that was saying this may have just been a different part of Cole, knowing that that's good, but it's the Dead President's beat. And he holds, it's the Dead President's beat. Like, I've got to do better. I've got to do better than that. And again, I told you, to be someone like J. Cole is exhausting, man. To be someone like Kendrick Lamar is exhausting. To be someone like whoever, fucking Cristiano Ronaldo, Michael Jordan. Watch the fucking documentary. Watch The Last Dance. Does it sound fun to be Michael Jordan? Not really. I mean, it's not much fun to do like a normal 9 to 5 either. Don't get me wrong. I've done that. You know, I've done my 9 to 5 hours. I've worked in the offices. That's not fun either. So you pick Michael Jordan over doing that, definitely. But to be at that level, it comes with a lot of perks, but fucking no, it's not for everyone. Clearly, it's not for everyone, because let me tell you, there are plenty of people who are probably equally as talented as Cole, equally as talented, like they have a gift for it, as a Cole, but arguably as a Jordan. You know, there are, and there's certainly quite a lot of people who are maybe one level below that. They could definitely go pro, top level, rap, fucking sports, whatever it is. But they just don't have the fucking mentality for it. And that's okay, by the way, because this isn't for everybody. I've seen and been around enough famous people through YouTube. I know what their life is like. Some parts of their life are wonderful and they have amazing resources. They can get whatever they want. They live a life of luxury and they live a life without the stress of money. But to say they live a life when you can't go out and do anything normal ever, it's not for everyone. That's all I'll say. It's just not for everybody.
These niggas is playing Russian roulette with a full clip. Foolish, my crew is foolish. Now we don't dance, all we do is stay 2 steps ahead. Make the hoes get loose like a noose neck instead. While these dudes beg for head, they got the game twist. His name is J. Cole, set of horns and a halo. And all these hoes, they can say goes. Wanna text us like Waco, hard to remain faithful. Niggas be throwing hate, yo, I'm in a league of my own. So what the fuck would I play for? Some next niggas almost slid in, but didn't fit in.
My instinct from this first listen is that he's trying too hard and the other one was better. I'm going to listen to the other one after this. That's my instinct from this. People may fucking wildly disagree with me. It's not that it's not good. It's not that he's not got bars, but I can feel that extra effort. And Jay-Z's original, he's so relaxed on the beat. That's why Jay-Z's so good, because he's so relaxed and so authentic. And obviously the skill and the bars and the wordplay and the wit and everything. But he's just so relaxed. And Cole at his best, for the rest of this record, has felt like that. And when I say relax, it doesn't mean that you're not coming with fucking fire and intensity. But it's just that feeling when you're truly, truly being yourself. You know that feeling? It's a wonderful feeling. Some people can just capture that and put that into their art, seemingly effortlessly. And I think Cole has done that all in the rest of all the tracks apart from this one. But I might go back and listen to the first one and it's way worse, so I'll give myself that too.
Like I live my whole life backwards. I'm nothing like these whole life rappers. My whole life practice to be the one. What it's like to be LeBron. They calling you the savior, so much pressure, but you deal with it. The weight of the world on your shoulders, but you still lift it. Ill with it for real. Lil nigga from Ville. And fear that things will never be the same. No one left for me to blame but myself, cause I asked for this. Headed for fame, but in my brain, hey, can I last in this? Hey, 5 years, I probably laugh at this. Try not to let it wear me out like.
Wasn't I saying in the other track that he's still got that fucking, you can hear it in his voice, as powerful and believable and real as it is, I could still sense. It's a little bit unfair because we know Cole, so they've got all of this like future evidence. But I could hear there's a slight anxiety to it, of that fear of success, of that I'm here and this is where I want to be and I want to get bigger than this and I'm going to get bigger than this. But there's a little trepidation to it too, and that's fine. It's normal and it's actually good to hear that. And now he's actually being explicit about it, talking about it out loud. Before it was just a feeling that I got. This is really interesting. I'm just allowing the music to hit me and then trying to articulate my own feelings, which is difficult, by the way, because you know how you say, oh, I can't put that feeling into words. That is because they're literally different parts of the brain. Your language centers of the brain and your emotional feeling centers of the brain are different. So you kind of have to like feel the feelings and then logically process them afterwards, which is interestingly why doing this is quite taxing. I'm doing a whole album, especially one that's over an hour, where I'm really trying to concentrate and get it all in. Like, I'm fucking done afterwards. I have to go and lie down quite often. So people are like, oh, if I'm on stream, people are like, go and do another album. And I'm like, bro, no, I can't. No way. I can't even tell you how fucked I used to feel after doing the Rock React sessions where we do 20, 25, 30 tracks in a day. And then I drive home like, shouldn't be driving. Fucking, like my brain just absolutely fried at that point. Physically, mentally exhausted. Anyway, point being, as much as I'm trying to analyze bars and things like that here, I'm also trying to just let the music fucking hit me, because I think that's what makes it the best reactions anyway. And then if I can sense that from Cole, really interesting reaction. I'm enjoying doing this one. And there's a part of me that's just like, just shut the fuck up and just listen to the music, John. But
with fashion sense, I keep it fresh while these whack
like Cole, I'm constantly in a push and pull in my own mind.
I'm past these niggas, they trying to do it how these other niggas did it. I'm trying to live it how no other nigga ever lived it. I'm out for dead fucking presidents to represent me. Dead fucking presidents to represent me.
So I said what I said. Now I'm not going to listen to the whole thing probably, but I'm going to listen to the first one.
I'm glowing, knowing that the flow intact. Get this record deal, I swear to God, my first meal I'm blowing that. Like fuck it, I know I grow it back. Shit is nothing. All we know, man, that's how a nigga's raised. You learn about 2 things.
I said what I said and I stand by it, even from 30 seconds. I said what I said. Maybe technically the second one is better bars wise or something like that, but it sounded to me like he was just trying too hard because he'd fuck with his own head about the importance of that beat, and whoever was bothering him about it he got in his own head, and I sensed it on that track. And all the tracks up until then weren't like that, and I'm being hypercritical, and it's only because he literally brought it up at the end of the previous track, the beginning of that track technically. It's only because he brought it up, And that is my perception of it.
I woke up early in the morning, hoes blowing up my phone. Yeah, ain't no use of small talking when they know I'm trying to bone. Fuck them. I holler later, man. Right now my mind's elsewhere. My mom's healthcare. Get out this hellhead. Felt you had to resort to crime, man. Fuck the system. We raising babies up in Hades where it ain't no hope. Ain't no fathers, don't take no scholarship to sling no dope. Politicians hollering about problems, but I ain't gon' vote. Keep talking about change, still we floating in the same old boat. So tell me how I'm supposed to feel with the president spoke. When he ain't never had to struggle, ain't never been broke. Ain't even rolled.
So president in 2009 was Obama, right? Interesting. So tell me how I'm supposed to feel when the president spoke, when he ain't never had to struggle, ain't never been broke, ain't never rolled through the ghetto, ain't never been close. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting again. Cole, like this, you can hear him really talking his shit here, and you can sense it and you can feel it. And it's interesting that he's saying that, you know, about Obama here, like, and that is a fair and valid question. Absolutely. But God, it feels like a long time ago now, Obama, doesn't it? Jesus Christ. It feels like a long fucking time ago, because it was.
Sun gon' shine this way. I get up, and where I go is the wind blow. Mama, your son gon' find his way. And if I gotta crawl, I'ma make it to the end, though. And to the top if I climb my way. I'ma provide for my seed, I'm the soil. I teach them about loyalty. I teach them that it's skin black like oil, that's for royalty. I show them all the things that my pops was never showing me. Treat them like a growing tree. With this poetry, I get up and show the sons how to lead, not to follow. Yeah. Hey, I'ma take. I get up, I see the clouds from my window. I pray the sun gon' shine this way.
Wicked track. Damn, we're not even halfway through, you know. I've been recording an hour now.
It's cold, won't lie, won't stop till the race is won. Niggas who be rapping how real they are usually turn out to be the fakest ones. Carolina where I made it from. Cold world, no blankets, son. Girls fast, how Jamaicans run. Puffin' on that city where the Lakers from. Yeah. A wise nigga told me don't chase that cash. Follow your heart, you'll make that fast. Does a stripper let her shake that ass? Or does she wish to erase that past? Got a nigga in the face just gas. Like, baby girl, why you take this path? Stack in his hand trying to make that last. All she think about is how to take his last. Rub titties in his face and laugh. Yeah, my niggas sit back low in the air. Only getting high cause we closer to hell. Niggas tryna live like Hova, but well, we broke in that dough, coming slow as a snail. Hustle hard in the snow in the hell. Hit the block like a postman with mail. My brother got knocked, now they hold him in sales. My mom broke, but she posted a bill some way, somehow. Nigga feeling like the sun down, even when the sun up. Hear the sound out the window, the gun bust. And you wonder why niggas keep the gun tucked, but
brilliant song. Brilliant. The use of the sample and how it actually ties in with the track, but also sounds amazing. The variety in the verses. The different meanings of the emptiness in there. Fucking, that's proper, man. This track is called Dreams. Is it over the fucking Game Kanye beat? Because that is one of my favorite beats ever.
yeah.
No, it's not. It's Overdrive Slow.
Yeah. Seems like I always had crushes on chicks I couldn't have. And then I end up fucking.
It's not over the same beat, it's the same sample.
See, in my mind, it's like I'm perfect for her. I gotta show her. But sadly, in reality, dog, I don't even know her. But still, somehow, she got my mind infatuated. At things, in my
life. Chip tune in there? Okay.
Hey, should I try and get some help?
Again, talking about a girl, absolutely, or women in general, but also the game. The fame, the hip-hop, the industry, everything like that. Absolutely. And again, that anxiety that I sensed in that early track is now being spoken about literally explicitly here. Ultimately, I'm saying I'm a fucking genius.
Or am I lying to myself? Hey, should I try and get some help? Yeah. Oh shit, she passed me on the boulevard.
That little sax to come in.
Stalking if I follow her like all the way home without her knowing. This ain't no time to be afraid no more. It's time for bravery. No matter if my homies think I'm crazy, this the girl of my dreams. Hey, is she good as what she sings? Am I lying to myself? Hey, should I try and get some help? Racing in my hands keep shaking. Say something, you shy motherfucker, she's waiting. What's up, girl? Don't mean to interrupt, but in the city I done met a lot of women, but you from my dreams. Hey, will you come true?
Come through, come true.
So that we could catch some R&B and rap, and you should come through.
Oh, it says come through there.
She said I couldn't have been the only fan in the world of a girl like you.
OnlyFans. Was this pre-OnlyFans?
And I'm sure
Probably.
he's a very nice dude. It ain't no biggie. Well, I'm sure that I'm gonna see you around the city. Only thing I ask, if shit don't work out for y'all, don't forget me. And don't act like a stranger when you see me on the scene. I came up with a world-class scheme to get the girl on my dreams. Hey, is she saying I'ma follow in my car? I'ma cut in front of his, run him right into the wall, maybe even off the bridge. I give her a little time, then console her while she crying. She gon' take that as a sign. Finally, she will be mine. I'll be king and she'll be queen when I hit her with the ring. At the wedding, who gon' sing? This the girl of my dreams.
You gonna do what, Cole? Are you a fucking absolute psychopath? Yeah, I mean, it's a joke, but yeah. Again, cool ass song. Title track, but it might be an interlude. It's only 1 minute 27. The Royal Flush makes me think of playing Balatro. Now I'm getting into Balatro in a big way.
Okay, I roll up, hold up, look at how I showed up. I blowed up, had a hole up in my pocket, now I sold up. They fiending for that crack, you know that rock, I got that product. You niggas try and stop it, better load up. I hang my coat up, stuntin'. I wish a nigga would say something. I'm a Carolina nigga, boy, I got it on my back. Piggyback style, I ain't talking about no tat. And I'ma rep the Ville in every city that I'm at. And I guarantee I'm bringing home plaques. Shout out to my brother Zach, and my mother. I love you. Yeah, look, ain't that about a bitch? This nigga on his own dick. They say I'm like the human body, I produce my own shit. And I toot my own horn. A star when I was born. My name ain't James.
They say I'm like the human body, I produce my own shit is not a good bar. I love you, Cole, but that's not good.
99, damn, there was the times, never mind dwelling in the past. You're listening to the future. The flows get tighter, them hoes get looser.
Okay, Dollar in a Dream 2. The first one was very, very, very good.
Even though they tryna scheme, but I'm past that. A nigga stock is rising like the NASDAQ. They say I'm the future, but yet I'm giving niggas flashbacks of better days when you ain't have to settle for whatever play. I represent the struggle, nigga. I say what they never say. Whenever they spit that bullshit, they spittin' this that pulpit. I'm hitting niggas with the gospel. Hostile with them hoes, I got $1 in my pocket plus a slangin', man. I see it in their eyes, but inside of my pocket is $1 plus a dream. Yeah, you swear your girl is faithful, everything ain't what it seems. See, I seen how she glance and look away like she wanted. I ain't saying I'm a fucker, but I could if I wanted. No, it hurts that she flirt with a nigga. This is worse. I bet got $1 in a dream. Yeah, got $1 in a dream. Check it. Hey, Sally, I know I ain't been answering your calls, but shit, let me explain. It's because time's been hard. Been running around trying to find a job. I hear my phone ringing in the morning, 9 o'clock, and it's you. Can't even front, I press ignore. I still got your letters laying in my dresser drawer.
This squeaky voice is still made in, to be honest. Yeah, that's a skip for me.
Yeah, hey, you can turn me up. Yeah,
we got Rock Nation's first artist in here, J. Cole.
Hey.
On the spot.
Oh, this is a freestyle. Okay, wicked.
Never seen him coming like a blind bitch. You fucking from behind. It's the motherfucking dime, bitch. I'm fucking up rewind buttons. My shit is jumping like the prime. Fade 9 on my back, like some scratches from your lady on your mattress where they gave me that. I got a show for you to watch. Here's an episode. Professional, set to blow any minute now. Many women smile. Look the lights and the action and the cameras be calling. You niggas gotta log in, bitch. You fantasy balling. I snuck up like I planned to be. This ain't random. We caught it. Me, I switched the tempo on them, sorta like tempo on them. Start talking that weed shit, I pause Nintendo on them. Start talking that beef shit, I turn the kibble on them. I got no words for these niggas, I'm instrumental on them, yeah.
Always love a good freestyle, always love a good radio freestyle, man.
Elite.
Hard take.
Yeah, slim nigga. Lyrically though my limbs bigger than a nigga hitting the gym. Regular bench pressing the bar. 10 steps up from y'all. You can follow my lead. If you shoot for the stars, I guess you aiming at me. But please hold your applause. Y'all holding up the wall. Goddamn it, I'm on the floor. Good Lord, can't you see me getting down on a hoe? And she dropping so bitter cause your game is whack. I let her lead breathe. Yeah, let her lead breathe. Yeah. Hey, you ain't gotta cry. Don't worry about me. I know it won't be long before you heard about me. My head's to the sky and I'm on my grind. I'm reaching for the clouds, trying to take what's mine. Take what's mine. Hey, think I make you mentally vomit. These rappers asking for beats and ain't even fit to be on it. I see them write about rappers, I should be sick to my stomach. Because they talk about the future but didn't mention me on it. So now I'm back in the kitchen cooking, I'm meant to be one of the greatest. No niggas seeing me this century, and you hate it. Look how I played it, other niggas was dated.
The beat is amazing on that track. I actually wasn't really going too much into the bars because I was just fucking head nodding to the beat. Well, we were about to start track 15 and the beat straight away. Maybe pull that face. So, right now, I think this might end up being my favourite Cole record. Honestly. I think about the off-season, this is better. I think about KOD, it's kind of a very unique thing. I haven't listened to KOD in a while. This almost definitely better for me. Might delete later? Come on. 2014? I think 2014 is probably a better record than this. I mean, I've still got a bunch of tracks to go, so I probably shouldn't be saying this now, but just while I remember. I think 2014 is going to be a better record in terms of how it's put together, in terms of how, like, impactful the songs are, in terms of the moments that it creates. But what am I more likely to listen to? This, probably. And then For Your Eyes is a record I very rarely listen to. I think it's a very, very strong record, but obviously it is kind of a concept album, a piece. It is not something that I listen to very often. You know I'm not a huge fan of Born Sinner. And Sideline Story, while I have listened to it, is not something that I've gone back to for various reasons. So this could end up being my favourite Cole record. Obviously, it's Friday Night Lights as well that I can't remember. Let's continue with the album. But suffice to say, absolute fire. And reminds me of the shit I used to nod my head to in my 20s a lot. It's obviously, there's the Kanye inspiration in there definitely, and there's the old OG inspiration, whether it's Nas or just generally 90s hip-hop that has come through Hove, obviously. So all of that's there. He's operating at an elite level, but there's still the hunger. There's still the hunger in there. And he's a very different type of artist now. And he's actually in an interesting position now because I don't quite know how the streets, for want of a better word, are thinking of Cole at the moment. Because he, you know, a lot has happened this year. But he stepped out of the beef. It was the right decision, definitely. And there's so many memes about it being the right decision. But I still think he damaged some of his credibility in that moment when he did that. Drake's now damaging credibility to a level that is incomparable with the lawsuits. But at the same time, I'm interested. Like, just purely from an observational point of view, my first day views on Cole stuff, since that happened, since he backed out just before Might Delete Later, much less than they were. That's a very small sample size. It's just an observation. Whereas Kendrick, whereas Tyler, you know, it's still fucking absolutely massive, bigger than ever. So there's that.
Yeah, I wake up, hop out the shower, spray cologne on while I'm dressing. They hollering about recession, so my niggas out here stressing. But bitch, I'm live and breathing, so to me that there's a blessing. See, life is like a test that I ain't never got no effing. Stepping out today, I gotta leave the crib, mama stressing out, I pray. Play no games, now look, they say you're blowing up. Hey, is it true? Fired up. I say, girl, they wasn't kidding, like they tubes tied up. I'm hollering, hey. Good God,
they wasn't kidding, like their tubes tied up. Come on, Cole.
Where ain't nobody stressing over shit they gotta pay. Hey, now some folks I used to know is hollering out J. Cole. I gotta chuckle cause I know they used to say Jermaine. So who changed? What's in the name though? When niggas can't hang on your shoestrings. The flow insane, plus I got that flame though, that Liu Kang. Even in the winter we bring.
Flamethrower Liu Kang? Come on. You know I love an old school gaming reference. Give me an old school beat 'em up reference, old school fighting game reference. I mean, you add a 0.5 or maybe even a whole 1 to the score every time because ultimately, I'm not here trying to be the greatest music critic in the world. I'm just here trying to listen to shit and give my thoughts. And I can be swayed quite easily with simple shit like that. Give me an old soul sample. Give me a Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat reference. Yeah. You get a handshake from me. I'm a simple man. Yeah, solid album track this one for me. I know it's a mixtape, but you know what I mean.
Sometimes play the villain, sometimes play the hero. Sometimes I be Dilla, sometimes I be Primo. Sometimes I be feeling I got a big ego. Other times a nigga swim around like Nemo. Small fish in a big ass pond. Pushiest girls from all over the world is my hobby. And I got a chick who stay in DC like a lobbyist. My old chick from Raleigh that I still like to poly with.
It kind of came and went. It's alright.
Look, When she talk, she so close-minded. All she wanna do is shop, she so close-minded. Wanna cop the latest for them other hoes find it. Material girl, yet somehow I don't mind it. Probably cause she's so fine, it'll blow your mind. She black and Pocahontas, slay back and blow that grind. Summertime, wintertime, anytime we looking for them ladies. Yeah, hey, with your fat ass booty and your pretty ass weed. Yeah, now I ain't tricking, but I got a couple tricks under my sleeve. Got a couple tricks under my sleeve. Hey, and clap your hands one time if you know you look good.
Love the beat. The lyrics just was what they was. Are what they are. Horny J. Cole. Not my favourite person. Horny artist, generally speaking. Horny rapper. I'm just sat here listening on camera, finding the whole thing awkward. Always have been. Been doing this for years. Always have done. Always will do. Kind of always just want it to end. That's just the truth of the matter.
Niggas wanna know the formula for success. Shit, but I study for this test. Hey nigga, I'm better than the rest. You just rest, boy, please. Me, I'm trying to stretch my treasure chest like some double deep breasts. Or a nigga on a quest. No, far from a thug, but I drop one. Far from a scrub, but I mop him. Watch him, better leave him alone like Stockton. When he retired,
alone like Stockton. And in my own time, yeah, that's fine. That's my era.
Hot man, and niggas not buying. It's not rocket science, but the way I rock it helped me build a mind alliance with more rhymes too. Nigga, you trying who? Shit, nigga, you trying me? Bitch, I'm better than all them niggas you trying be. Shit, nigga, you trying me? Bitch, I'm better than all them niggas you trying be. Look, keep following me.
Okay.
Keep calling.
Sounds like we're back.
Yeah.
Feels like we took a little detour for a minute just to chill out for a little bit, rap over a classic beat, do some bit of fun here and there, but instantly this one sounds like, okay, we're back.
Believe in God like the sun up in the sky. Science can tell us how, it can't tell us why. I seen a baby cry, then seconds later she laughs. The beauty of life, the pain never lasts. The rain always pass, the sun don't always shine. When it's gone, I'm lonely, but when it's there, I'm fine. Dark side, the temptation got me questioning where my heart lies. I'm trying to separate myself like apartheid, but the liquor keeps swallowing. I swear I walk with God, but the devil keep following. I say the devil keep following. I say the devil keep following.
Feel like I'm riding on a chartered plane of broken-hearted pain. Turbulence is constant, my pilot is going insane. If I could find a parachute to parasail, maybe these parasites of paranoia won't prevail. Character dope as hell, but where is my parallels? Following me, feel like the devil keep following me.
Damn, it's over already. Yeah, this one could have been extended by a minute at least.
Hey, if my heart stopped pumping tomorrow, don't feel no sorrow. Cause life is hard mentally, and everything is meant to be. Sometimes I ask myself, if I was gone, who would remember me? It's hard to tell. Oh well, sit back and sip this Hennessy. Seen greener grass, so when they think they ballin' like the dream team, my nigga, I done seen meaner cash, and I'm trying to get it. Follow me, nigga, I'm on the prowl. Headed to the top. You watching me, nigga? Then hold it down, hold it down. If you need to holler at me, don't hesitate to call. It ain't no problem like madness. I holler at my nigga in the sadness. Remember when your mama tried to beat you with that bat shit? Remember your chick Nina, man, that ass was the fattest. Remember my crush on Sabrina, yo, she's still the baddest. I'm just glad that I can holler at you. It's been a while, until the next time I hear from you, hey, hold it down, hold it down. If you need to holler at me, don't hesitate to call. It ain't no problem, I can be there. Die for you, and hold me down. When the times is hard, I'll be around. Call me when you need me.
Yeah, man, this is a good track about exactly where he is right now. And when I say that, I mean in 2009, as he's doing this album. Unfortunately, it's one of those ones where there's not enough space between the beat and his voice. It's just a bit rougher in the production, a bit rougher in the engineering in the mix, like the stuff off the Come Up, this one that he produced himself. Whereas a lot of the tracks on this record sound much more professionally produced, and they have that space to allow his lyrics the room to breathe and the beat the room to exist. It doesn't ruin the song or anything, it's just not quite as slick, and I think it takes away from his message slightly. Again, not the best track on the album, but a solid tune. I mean, it's a long record, right? It's what, a 1 hour? Fuck knows, man. 1 hour, is that basically an hour and a quarter? That's a long record. There's not many records that can actually withstand being an hour and a quarter all the way through first listen every single time. So there is a natural point where you just start drifting off a little bit, and I'm trying to stay locked in as much as I can. A couple of tracks to go. This one's long. It's also called Last Call, so I don't know if it's just going to be the Kanye Last Call beat and him talking to his mates. He's done that before. He's definitely spoken to his mates before. I mean, it's the same. They asking, I tell them.
I never been the type to ride my own coattail, but it's obvious I'm here to stay, a fucking hotel. I came up, I warmed up, the next up, I blow up. If you ain't peeped the trend by now with each rap, I go up. Look, all he wanted was a deal, so when he got it, he just faded. But tell me what's the deal when you wanna be the greatest, so...
There's the same tension in his voice here than there was on Dead Presidents 2. Like, he's almost pushing himself because I'm on this fucking classic beat of this artist that I respect so much that I just want to really, really, really bring it. And there's a slight tension. It's very, very small. A slight tension in his voice you can just sense. And it's strange, but I'm really noticing it.
Bitches on his dick to make it stiff up. At least get a nigga common sense to wrap his dick up. Toast and slip up our glasses and sip up. We fly past, they look up, they don't last, they give up, they don't blast. We clip up, then empty, and indeed we hit the target. Yes, these niggas think they the shit and they ain't even farted yet. Style incomplete like a garbage ass. Did it, nigga? Fuck spinning on my pivot, homie. I'm finna travel to the refs, blow the whistle on me. I got a whole fucking city that's just sitting on me. But yeah, if it's on my back, my state is sitting on that. Will I drop? I think not. I get up while they stop like the sleeves on tank tops. They ain't give it all they got, so they flop. So hey, watch how I'm finna take
this. Yeah, he's killing it, to be honest. He is killing it. The tension's gone, by the way. It was just in that first verse.
The same nigga used to chill in the mall, and they ask, and I tell them, Mr. Vietnam, where your glasses to the sky, yeah. Hey, yeah, there's a lot of niggas out there that know that feeling, man. You try out, you think you deserve to be on the team, and you go that day to look at the cut list. You wake up, you know, you can't even sleep. You're just like, damn, I'm gonna make the team tomorrow. I did my thing in tryouts. You go to the list, and you go to the list, and your name ain't there.
Ain't there. I've been there. I've been there. Do you know what's crazy? This is a real thing that happened to me, and it's gonna sound like a lie, but it happened. I did the tryout for the football team for 1 year. I think it was like year 11 in school or something like that. And we did the tryout games. And I was very inconsistent at football. I wasn't great at football by any stretch of the imagination, but I loved it. Still do. And I actually had a really decent game. Like, I scored, I assisted, I played well. Enough to get into there was like 3 school teams per year. And I reckon I could have got into the 3rd one. I'm just being realistic. I wasn't great. But I really wanted to. And then they did that thing where they had the list. But the team... This is going to sound fucking crazy, but the teacher that was taking our game, there was a few different tryout games. The teacher was doing our one, for some reason, even though he'd known me at that point for years and was friends with my grandma, who was the librarian at the school. This wasn't a sports teacher, it was just a regular teacher who helped out with sports. Thought that he kept calling me the name of another boy in the school. He kept, for the whole game, but before that whole year, he kept calling me the other kid's name. Now, that other kid, his name was on the list twice. That actual person was better at football than me, and he got into like the first team. So his name was there, but it was also in the name for the 3rd team. And I'm like, that's fucking me. Because I wasn't on the, like, not in the, I was nowhere. I literally, because they also had all the names of the people who didn't make it, but they were going to do like regular sport, like regular PE lessons. I was nowhere. I'm still frustrated about it to this day. So this fucking guy put me in a team who got my name wrong, and because of that, I wasn't in the team, and I protested, and then I was getting bullied for protesting because everyone said, you didn't make it. Oh, mate, horrible, horrible memory. So not only did I not make it, I did make it incredibly frustrating. That it was something I just couldn't solve, and it never was solved, and I never made it to the team because of that. And I never know for 100% sure, but, and I'm 98% sure, fucking hell. Fucking moron teacher. Mate. What am I supposed to deal with that?
Then, you know, obviously, shit, everything happens for a reason. So shit, fast forward to the
They should, yeah, maybe that happened for a reason to being that nigga that's put a fire under me forever.
Sure there's no way it's undeniable that when I go to tryouts, there's no way the fucking coach is passing up on me, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So shit.
This is cool. He's actually doing a fucking amazing job on this track, and the storytelling is good.
011.
Do you have any idea how cold I am? I've been recording for nearly 2 hours with no heat.
That's all I can warm up. Thank you for listening, man. Yeah. Said why, what up?
There's actually another bonus track after this. How can you follow Last Call? It's impossible. You can't. But we will try. Well, he will try. I will see. Okay. I'm here for this one already.
Yeah, so this inside that you ain't even knew exists. So you so out of touch that the world mistreats you. Rich niggas fuck you and broke niggas beat you. Hope that this will reach you when you understand that your value ain't determined by another man. Cause just get a grip, my nigga.
Yeah, for a bonus track, this is better than a few of the tracks on the record, actually.
I look around at my city, this is Sinville. That boy 11 years old and can inhale. Sometimes I ride around wondering if we inhale. And why do you think I'm losing my balance?
Yeah. Good track, the instrumental is just okay, so maybe that's why it didn't make the full album. I feel this is like a song Cole can do kind of in his sleep. This kind of subject matter, this kind of play on words here and there, these kind of multiple perspective types of tracks. But he's done better ones of these throughout his career. But yeah, it's still better than some of the like slightly scruffier tracks on the album, on the mixtape, I should say. But I can kind of see why it's a bonus. Yeah, it's decent though. Following Last Call though, I mean, Last Call is like you're programmed as a listener to go, we're done. So following that's basically pointless. So there we go, like a really, really strong album. It's definitely going to be a mixtape, a record that I listen to a lot, and the fact that it's on streaming now is great, really. And I mean, is it my favorite Cole record? I don't know. Like, I do think that it didn't quite have the same energy right at that back third, but it may just be on this first listen. Like I said, this is like a 2 hour plus recording in a freezing cold room. So there is a part of it where you're just like, on a first listen to an album that long, there's only so much you can concentrate on, right? So that's just the reality of the situation. But in terms of pure listenability, in terms of pure replayability, I can already tell. Fire. Made me think of a bunch of interesting shit to say. Interesting. Also made me think of a bunch of like interesting shit to think about and to say. And I'm curious about how the public perceives Cole going forward. But the bottom line is, one of the greatest to ever do it. An artist whose mind, whose perspective, whose ability to think about things from multiple angles, I find super relatable, even in the ways that we can't relate, and super appealing. Real privilege to listen to this record with you guys. So yeah, Friday Night Lights has literally just dropped during this recording session. Like I said, there is a reaction to it on the channel. I can't remember the reaction or the album, so you can watch it and you can tell me. But, you know, if this does really well, if, you know, people are into it and stuff, we can do this kind of like a new 2024 trilogy, much like he has himself, and I can redo Friday Night Lights. So yeah, just let me know in the comments here on Patreon. Let me know, comments here on YouTube. And you guys are fucking awesome. I'll catch you very, very soon on the next one. Peace and love.